I'm feeling very happy. Almost 3 p.m. होने वाला है, तो I'm going to do biology right now. It's going to be a 2-hour session. मुझे ecosystem और biodiversity revise करना है, so I'm going to do that using NCERT maps. और अगर कुछ बाकी रह जाएगा तो I'm going to use NCERT. And once I'm done with that, I have to give a test for which I'm going to do BTS number 21 by New Light. This I'm just going to keep it open over here and we are going to quickly revise all of it. और मुझे ऑलरेडी गर्मी होने लगी है, मुझे लगा मुझे गर्मी होगा तो फिर मैं अपना बाल बांध दूँगी, पर मुझे अभी ही गर्मी हो रही है। बाबा रे, हेलो पर फ़ोन है। ओके, तो लेट्स स्टार्ट स्टडिंग। हम करने वाले हैं इकोसिस्टम पहले। Functional nature of living organisms reflect themselves in the surrounding physical environment. Examples management, forest, or the sea. The forest is a global ecosystem composed of all local ecosystems on Earth. Forests, grasslands, and deserts are terrestrial ecosystems. Estuaries are aquatic, and crop fields are an aquarium or man-made ecosystem. Input, productivity, the transfer of energy, food chain and web, nutrient cycling, and the output degradation. Energy loss are the major function of ecosystem. Productivity, transfer of energy, nutrient cycling. Building physical structure that is characterized for each type of ecosystem. Identification and enumeration. Hi, Oni 2. Vertical distribution of different species occupying different levels is called stratification. Trees occupy top vertical strata or layer of a forest. Shrubs, insect and herbs and their grasses. Vertical distribution. Okay, हो गया, ये हो गया. Components of ecosystem seem to confluence environment when we consider the following aspects: productivity, decomposition, energy flow, movement. Components of ecosystem. Okay. Biotic component of a pond includes phytoplanktons and algae, floating some marginal plants on at the edge. consumers are represented by those patterns, the decomposers. पता नहीं मुझे लग रहा है जैसे मैं बहुत सुंदर लग रही हूँ आज. Very pink, white, nice colors. मैं वो आज नेचुरल लाइट के सामने बैठी हूँ इसलिए. Solar input, the cycle of temperature, the rain, light, okay. It's a universal movement of energy, 10% of everything. Stop. Don't say stuff like that. Interaction of biotic and abiotic components is in the physical structure, vertical distribution of different species occupying different levels is called stratification, like trees at top vertical strata, shrubs, second herbs and grasses occupying bottom layer. Productivity, decomposition, energy flow, the amount of biomass or organic matter produced per unit area over a time period by plants during photosynthesis is primary production, expressed in terms of weight, gram or kilocalorie per meter square. Rate of biomass production is productivity expressed in grams square kilocalorie per meter square per year. 12 लोग Tez Fe Bicamo. Hi. Sorry, I cannot pronounce your name. The rate of production for matter during photosynthesis. Okay. Available biomass. Okay. GPP minus R is equal to respiratory loss, that is MPP, then productivity, 80% of plant species and within a particular area, concentrated of environmental factor, availability of nutrients, photosynthetic capacity, and various different ecosystem. Okay. Annual productivity of the whole biosphere is approximately 170 billion tons. For organic matter, productivity of oceans is 70% of surface, so it's 55 billion tons. Rest of the land, 55 billion. No, the ocean का. And whole biosphere is 170, so 115 billion tons of the land. What are you doing? I'm studying biology. I'm studying ecosystem right now. I will be studying this and 1 month after, and I have to give a test after that. So yeah, I'm revising right now. Secondary productivity is the rate of formation of new organic matter by consumers. Energy flow. Okay, we got decomposition first. So decomposition. बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी हो रही है, एकदम मतलब पसीने छूट रहे हैं मेरे पूरे अपर लिप पे मेरे पसीना आ रहा है. But I've been too comfortable lately. Like मैं पूरा टाइम इसी में पड़ी रहती हूँ, तो हम लाइक कि नहीं, जून के महीने में नीट के सेंटर पे मुझे एसी नहीं मिलने वाली है. आई नीड टू सिट इन पंखा. Yes, Astrid, Benefield. Yes, what is your question? Breakdown of substances like CO2, nutrients is decomposition. Detritus, that's the plant remains, like leaves, bark, rubbers, and dead remains. Do you know therians? You respect them. Therians? I don't know therians, but I have heard the word therian. What does it mean though? What country are you? I'm from India. Non-human animal or an integral personal level, believing that they are an animal internally or spiritually. Wow, that's interesting. It's interesting. Therian is an interesting concept, I feel. Breakdown of complex organic matter into inorganic substances हो गया है अपना, ठीक है. Then we are moving on to fragmentation. It is the breakdown of detritus into small particles by detritivores, for example, earthworms. Uh, India, wow, yes, India. Water-soluble inorganic nutrients go down into the soil horizon and get precipitated as unavailable salts. Leaching में unavailable salts बनता है, ठीक है. Catabolism, bacterial and fungal enzymes create detritus into smaller inorganic substances. Accumulation of dark amorphous humus, which is highly resistant to microbial action. Colloidal rivers of nutrients. Humification, accumulation. And they make mass for the animal and run around on all fours, acting like the animals. Good. Let me see you work. My work? This is my work. I'm revising notes over here and I have to do questions. You need to say to see my question practice. ओके अभी मैं बहुत डिस्ट्रैक्टेड हो रही हूँ तो मैं पढ़ लेती हूँ, ठीक है. सो कैटाबॉलिज्म, बैक्टीरियल एंड फंगल एंजाइम्स हो गया है. ह्यूमिफिकेशन, accumulation of dark amorphous humus, which is highly resistant to microbial action, provides reserve of nutrients. Humus undergoes decomposition at an extremely slow rate in soil. Humus is further degraded by microbes to release inorganic nutrients. Fermentation, leaching, catabolism operate simultaneously on the detritus. Is India work? I do not really get what you're talking about. India work? India works? There's a lot of emotions being expressed by some people. Okay. Trophic levels. हमें ट्रॉफिक लेवल्स करना है, इकोलॉजिकल सक्सेशन नहीं करना है, तो लेट मी जस्ट कट दैट एंड सक्सेशन प्लांट्स भी नहीं करना है, न्यूट्रिएंट साइक्लिंग भी नहीं करनी है, ये भी नहीं करना है, इकोसिस्टम सर्विसेज कर लेंगे. ओके गुड. Amount of energy decreases at successive trophic levels. Only 10% of the energy is transferred to each trophic level from the lower trophic level. Tertiary consumer, fourth top. Okay, ठीक है. We have primary, secondary, ठीक है, ये हो गया. Important thing is that terrestrial में herbaceous body plants में है, primary में है insects, birds, mammals. Primary consumer है, secondary consumer is birds and wolves, and tertiary में mammal and lion. Very important is aquatic system. Aquatic में algae, phytoplankton, higher plants, फिर zooplankton, monas हमारे primary consumers हैं. Important है, तो मुझे अब तक याद हो चुका है. How old are you? I'm 20. I'm 20. Detritus food chain begins with dead organic matter made up of decomposers, which are heterotrophic organisms, mainly fungi and bacteria. They meet their energy and nutrient requirements by degrading dead organic matter or detritus known as saprotrophs. Terrestrial environment, ecosystem, much larger factor of energy goes to DFC than GFC. ठीक है, टेरेस्ट्रियल रिक्वायरमेंट में DFC से ज़्यादा होता है इंस्टेड ऑफ GFC. ओके, Sun is a source of energy. Autotrophs assimilate food using simple and organic materials and radiant solar energy. The energy flows from autotrophs to heterotrophs as per law of thermodynamics. In aquatic ecosystem, GFC is the major conduit. GFC is the major conduit of energy flow. Right now it's like a beautiful summer afternoon. तो सिकाडा राइट उसका इतना अच्छा आवाज़ आ रहा है द चर्पिंग इट्स सो नॉस्टैल्जिक इट रिमाइंड्स मी ऑफ व्हेन आई वाज लाइक a child. Yeah, your bedroom is beautiful. You have not seen my bedroom. First of all, this is my living room. Standing up. Why does my chat have so weird people today? Standing crop. Each crop has a for real. For real. Internet is full of creeps. Okay. Let me stay logged in. Standing crop. Each trophic level has a certain mass of living material at a particular time called as the standing crop. Standing crop is measured as the mass of living organism, biomass, or the number in a unit area. Measurement of biomass in terms of dry weight is more accurate. Organisms need to contain a constant supply of nutrients to grow, reproduce, and regulate various body functions. The amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium present in soil at any given time is called standing. Okay. बायोमास की जब बात होगी तो हम लोग क्या लेंगे? वी विल टेक स्टैंडिंग क्रॉप. ओके, कैन यू स्पीक इंडिया? से हाई इन इंडिया. इंडिया इज़ अ कंट्री माय डियर. आई एम स्पीकिंग इन ओके. मैं हिंदी में बात कर रही हूँ. मैं क्योंकि नॉर्थ साइड से हूँ तो मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकती हूँ. मैं इंडिया में नहीं बोल सकती बिकॉज ना इंडिया लैंग्वेज है ना इंडियन लैंग्वेज है. सो या दैट्स दैट. Desify, would you like to share your Instagram? Yeah. What are you guys doing? Anyways, to talk to you. Each trophic level has a certain mass of living. ठीक है, तो mass की बात हो रही है. Mass of living material तो standing crop. Biomass standing crop. Number of nutrients की बात हो रही है तो standing state. Amount of nutrients such as carbon, nitrogen, phosphorus, calcium, etc. present in the soil at any given time is called standing state. It varies in different kinds of ecosystem and also on a seasonal basis. Food or energy relationship between organisms at different trophic levels is expressed in terms of number, biomass, or energy. The base of each pyramid represents the producer or the first trophic level, while the apex represents tertiary or top level consumer. The trophic level represents a functional level, not a species as such. A given species may occupy more than one trophic level in the same ecosystem at the same time. Example is sparrow is primary consumer and eats seeds. Okay. Limitations. Does not take in account the same species belonging to two or more trophic levels. So okay, it assumes a simple food chain that never exists in nature. Does not accommodate a food web. Saprophytes are not given any places in ecological pyramids, even though they have a vital role in the ecosystem. Pyramid of Namba. Upright. Okay. In most ecosystem, a big tree ecosystem is inverted or spindle shaped. इससे मुझे याद है मैंने ये तो मिस ही कर दिया. I'm gonna do it from my notes because it's better over there. इतना गर्मी हो रहा है. What's your Instagram account? Okay, these guys are talking about their Instagram accounts. There's no work of me over here. Okay, so from the sun we are getting ISR 100%, which जिससे less than 50% पार होता है. So 1 to 5% of incident solar rays is utilized by the power, which is 2 to 10% of power. 1 to 5% of okay ISR by plants. Okay, जिसमें से 20% रेस्पिरेटरी लॉस हो जाता है. तो NPP जो बनता है ISR वो 0.8 to 4% होता है. एंड पार्स का 1.6 to 1.8 होता है. सॉरी 1.6 to 8% होता है. बेटा pyramid of biomass upright in most ecosystems. In seed is generally inverted. upright in most ecosystems biomass भी होता है लेकिन सी में इन्वर्टेड होता है. एनर्जी हमेशा ऊपर होता है. And then we are at the last topic. Wow, not you. Okay, girl, I got it. Not me. Healthy forest ecosystems purify air and water. Done with this, let's move on to biodiversity and conservation. Before that, let me fix my hair again. Well, how much did it take? Like around 20 minutes it took me. Then biodiversity must also take me around the same amount of time. And we'll complete it. I think हमारा 2 घंटे से पहले ही काम ख़त्म हो जाएगा. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see how it goes. Okay, let's continue. Biodiversity conservation. Rich variety of living organisms with which we share the planet and ceases to astonish and fascinate us. Also, if you are like somebody who joins my live like I say quite frequently, let me know like what you want. क्योंकि I'm thinking कि मैं अपना जो चलाती हूँ लाइव, I should put on some music, jazz music पीछे YouTube चला के. But I think what if somebody goes like copyright and stuff? I don't know. So yeah, I'm not sure. तो I wonder. और या फिर मेरी यापिंगटन यूनिवर्सिटी की बातें ही सुन लो. Whatever you guys prefer. We 20,000 species of ant, 3 lakh species of beetles, 28,000 species of fishes and 20,000 species of orchids. ये तो मुझे याद है. Number of plant and animal species described so far slightly more than 1.5 million. Okay. For many taxonomic groups, species inventories are more complete in temperate than in tropical countries. More extreme ranges from 20 to 50 million, but more conservative and scientifically sound estimate by Robert May places the global species diversity at about 7 million. Hydrate, hydrate. 36 बार मैंने अपने पास बाल बनाए हैं इसमें. Study with me. No, मेरे को है with Vatsala. Yeah, guys. Okay. Serious. 2.4% of land area, 8.1% in diversity. 12 megadiversities, nearly 45,000 species of plant and 90,000 species of animals. 22% of the total species have been reported so far. India has more than 1 lakh plant species and 3 lakh animal species to be discovered. I subscribe to you. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on. Biodiversity. Immense diversity or heterogeneity exists only at the species level, but at all levels of biological organization, ranging from macromolecules within cells to biomes. The term biodiversity was popularized by the sociobiologist Edward Wilson. The most important of them are generic, species, and ecological diversity. Genetic diversity. A single species might show high diversity at the genetic level over its distribution range. Example, genetic variation shown by Rolfia vomitoria in vomitoria. Different Himalayan ranges, its potency and concentration of lesser pine. India has more than 50,000 genetically different strains of rice and 1,000 varieties of mango. Diversity at the species level. Oh, we have my name is Guy. What the fuck? Podcast. Ecological diversity. to calm down. Like, this man has literally ruined my happy mood that I had while studying. खैर whatever, let's continue. क्योंकि मुझे जल्द से जल्द इसे ख़त्म करके पेपर देना है. I have around 10 minutes and I have to complete like one more page, so I'll be able to do it quick. Uh, 40,000 species of plants. 3,000 of fishes. 40,000 species of plants. कहाँ पे है? रेन फॉरेस्ट में. ठीक है. 40,000 plants है. ठीक है. 3,000 fishes है. Species. 1,300 birds. Less in Colombia. Amazon rainforest. 127 mammals and 127 amphibians. तो इनका तो नंबर सेम है, तो इसे तो याद रखना है. 378 reptiles and more than 1,25,000 invertebrates. Okay. Ecological and evolutionary biologist ने क्या क्या प्रपोज किया है देख लेते हैं. Like temperature regions subjected to frequent glaciation of the flowers, tropical altitude remain on distance having okay. True. Thank God somebody nice is over here. Ziahana. Yes. I'm trying to remember these stupid numbers. The biologists have proposed some various hypotheses to explain greater biological diversity of the tropics. The more solar energy in tropics and more high productivity. 427 amphibians, 427 mammals, 1,25,000 invertebrates, 358 reptiles, 378 reptiles, sorry. Okay. This log S is equal to log C plus Z. Species area relationship by German naturalist Alexander von Humboldt. Species richness within a region increased with increasing explored area, but only up to a limit. Rectangular hyperbola on a logarithmic scale is a straight line. Okay. Species richness areas toward the line, that is regression coefficient. Z is the regression coefficient. Okay. The value of Z lies in the range of 0.1 to 0.2. Regardless of the region of the text. So the slope of the line is much steeper in very large areas like entire ecosystem. Sorry, continents for frugivorous birds and mammals. In tropical forests, the slope is 1.15. David Tillman. Okay. Tropical rainforests once covered more than 14% of the Earth's land, now it's 6%. Amazon rainforest comes with plants being cut for soybean cultivation and grasslands for raising beef cattle. Mammals and birds requiring large territories and animals with migratory habits are badly affected. Here's of stellar cows. In the last 500 years, stellar cows present in the regions became extended to overexploitation. Take care. Marine fishes populations are over-harvested. endangered commercial important species, alien species invasion. Nile perch introduced in Lake Victoria in East Africa. 2000 species of jellyfish in the lake. Alien species invasion. Picornia. Clarius Caripinus. Catfish. Caripinus. G-sec, Caripinus, G-sec, right? So it is the one which is what? मैं ये भी चेक ही कर लूँ यार. Barnacles, Alancus. Okay. Almost done, everybody. Okay. Dodo Mauritius, Quagga Africa, Thylacine Russia, in Australia. Thylacine Australia, Stellosicao Russia. 3 subspecies of tiger bali, Jawang, Caspian. Jawang. Species facing threat of extinction in world. 12% birds, 23% mammals, 32% amphibians and 31% gymnosperms. So इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा यही वाला पार्ट इम्पोर्टेंट है. इसमें वो बोलता है 32% amphibians and 31% gymnosperms. So ये इम्पोर्टेंट है. ये चीज़ याद रखना if you are somebody who is preparing for it. Shouldn't be getting this. Not now. At least not now. Let me quickly go through this diagram which is very very important. तो दिख रहा है ये वाला, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट है. मैं जितना टेस्ट दिया ना भाई, ऑलमोस्ट हर दूसरे में आ ही जाता है. ऊपर से ये प्लांट्स वाले पूछता है और वो मॉसस, स्पॉन्स, एल्गे, लाइकेंस हटा देते हैं. एक बार को तुम फंगी एंजल पे हटाओ यार तो ठीक भी है, ये छोटे छोटे वाले क्यों हटा रहे हो उसको? ठीक है, और फिर वर्टिब्रेट्स वाला दे देंगे तो मैमल, बर्ड, रेप्टाइल, एम्फीबियन हटा देंगे। इतना बड़ा सा फिश है तो वो सबको पता है, इसलिए वो नहीं हटाएंगे, बाकी सब हटा देंगे। इकोस तेरा, क्योंकि ऑलमोस्ट सबका डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन बराबर ही है यार। एम बी आर ए, 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 एम बी आर ए वर्टिब्रेट्स। Motherfucking Alan? Sorry. I don't think so I should say stuff like that. But the plants वाले में जो छोटा वाला है, बिकॉज बड़ा वाला सबको याद रहता है कि इधर तुम्हारा फंगी है, इधर तुम्हारा एंजियोस्पर्म है, तो एम एफ एल ए कर लो तो शायद याद हो जाए तुम्हें। मैंने एक्सरसाइज कर ली थी भाई, मेरे पैरों में इतना दर्द हो रहा है कि मैं क्या ही बताऊँ। direct economic benefits: food, firewood, fiber, construction material, industrial products, medicine. 25% drugs from 25,000 species of plants, and nations endowed with rich biodiversity can reap enormous benefits by bioprospecting. ये तो नैरोली में था, ब्रॉडली में एस्थेटिक प्लेजर, pollination, oxygen, photosynthesis, ecosystem services. Broadly utilitarian में utilitarian नहीं होता ना, हाँ, उसमें वो चीज़ें हैं जो हमारे काम की नहीं है, डायरेक्टली नहीं है बट इनडायरेक्टली है, और ये नैरोली में जो हमारे डायरेक्ट काम आ रहा है कि लकड़ी मिल रही है हमें, ओ माय गॉड सो इम्पोर्टेंट, ड्रग्स मिल रहे हैं हमें, दवा वाले ड्रग्स, नॉट ड्रग्स वाले ड्रग्स। एथिकल में इज़ लाइक तुम्हारी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है कि तुम्हारे बच्चे भी पौधे देख पाएँ। बायोलॉजिकल लेगेसी, moral duty, spiritual, philosophical. That is done. All the important lines are underlined. Conserve biodiversity, in situ conservation, national। ये देखो हम लोग, ये तो जो है ये मैंने बहुत ही बेहतरीन सा चार्ट बनाया है, वेरी बेहतरीन चार्ट इट इज़। इसी से हम लोग ये वाला पोर्शन करेंगे, फिर उसके बाद जो ईयर वाले पार्ट है, that is where we are studying about the Earth Summit and the World Summit. तो उसका तो हम लोग इससे ही देख लेंगे। इट्स द ओनली इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग इज़ कि कहाँ हुआ और कब हुआ, that's all. उसके अलावा इसके आगे कुछ नहीं जानने की ज़रूरत है। ऑल्सो उसमें क्या बात हुई, दैट इज़ ऑल्सो इम्पॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज ये क्वेश्चन आया था, आई रिमेंबर, एंड आई वाज लाइक यार याद नहीं मुझे। Biodiversity conservation. In situ conservation hotspot, national park, biosphere reserve, wildlife sanctuaries, sacred groves. Now biosphere reserve नहीं, there is a inner zone, there is a metal zone, and there is a outer zone. Sorry guys. Inner zone is called the core zone. It's legally protected. There's no humans. In the middle, it's called the buffer zone. It is limited human for research and education purposes only. आउटर रिसर्च ट्रांजेक्शन हो, यहाँ पे ह्यूमन सेटलमेंट हो सकती है, क्रॉपिंग हो सकती है, एग्रीकल्चर हो सकता है, रिक्रिएशन हो सकती है। फिर XO2 में XC2 कंजर्वेशन में zoological parks, botanical garden, wildlife safari. Important thing is that wildlife sanctuaries, whatever. Sanctuary is in situ, but safari is ex situ. Important. Because बाकी सब तो हम लोग बता सकते हैं. सफारी मुझे नहीं लगा था, पर हाँ सफारी लाइक जिम कॉर्बे उसको याद रखो, वहाँ पे लाया गया है सबको. ठीक है, ये हो गया. भूख लग रही है यार, जल्दी से पढ़ लेते हैं फिर ख़त्म करते हैं ना. एकदम सोचना है नहीं. जल्दी से थोड़ा सा मैं इधर भी देख ही लेती हूँ, थोड़ा सा मैं अपना इसको देखती हूँ, ख़त्म करती हूँ, फिर पेपर लगाते हैं. थोड़ा सा पानी पी के हल्का सा ब्रेक लेके. देयर इज़ नोबडी एल्स ओवर हियर, सो पता नहीं मैं किससे बात भी कर रही हूँ, कोई है नहीं बात करने के लिए. जब मेरा ब्रेक लेने का समय है तो कोई आया ही नहीं है. आई नीड टू टेल पीपल यार, मुझे थोड़ा सा ना प्रॉपर शेड्यूल बनाना पड़ेगा. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर मी टू डेली शो अप over here. I need to be fucking locked and consistent, bitches. Historic Convention of Biological Diversity Earth Summit was held in Rio de Janeiro 1992 with biodiversity conservation and sustainable utilization of habitats. World Summit for Sustainable Development held in 2010 in Johannesburg. There was significant reduction in the current rate of biodiversity loss by 2010. इंडिया में 14 बायोस्फीयर रिजर्व है, 90 नेशनल पार्क्स हैं, 448 वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज़ हैं. वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरीज इन C2 में आता है, सफारी XC2 में आता है. दैट इज डन, हो गया है. सो वी आर डन विथ इकोसिस्टम एंड बायोडाइवर्सिटी. सो हैप्पी. तो हम अपने डायरी में टिक लगा सकते हैं. तो हमने पहले को भी टिक कर दिया, हमने दूसरे को भी टिक कर दिया. अब हमें टेस्ट देना है BTS नंबर 21. Amazing girlies. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not feeling very good. Should we play some acai? Like me. You get it. That it's. I think it's from Red group. Yeah, Red. I wanna play some music. Honestly, I'm so willing to play some music, baby girls. I need to work on my channel so very much. I miss everybody. Where is everybody? Okay, what kind of music you wanna hear? What kind of music do you want? I am more like jazz girly, so I hope that's working. That's good for you guys. बस मुझे जैज़ बजा के कोई वो ना आ जाए, समझ रहे हो? स्ट्राइक और समथिंग लाइक दैट। लेकिन मेरा इतना भोला भाला सा चैनल है, कुछ हो गया तो मैं क्या ही करूँगी। जैज़ क्यों नहीं मिल रहा है? पढ़ाई करनी है मुझे, पेपर लगाना है, पेपर। I'm so tired. I want to sleep. But it is 4 बज रहे हैं, हम सो नहीं सकते, हमें पढ़ना बहुत ज़रूरी है। ठीक है, तो मुझे मिला है स्लो जैज फॉर अ क्वाइट कैफे विंडो इन यूरोप। Sorry, but we are in India, but whatever, we are going to play that. When the city dimmed. No lyrics. We only want jazz. Without any music. Okay. Whatever. We're just going to start. Let me write my name on the paper. And we're going to start. क्या दिक्कत है? सब में लिरिक्स क्यों आ रहा है? I think this is good. Big, looking so pretty. Yes, girly, thank you. Okay, so we are going to do our test paper abhi, ठीक है? Let me just put on the date also. Today is 2nd of June. Okay, starting my test. Full syllabus. No, it is BTS of ecosystem and biodiversity. It's BTS number 21 of 2025-2026 year. टाइमर कहाँ चालू है मेरा? चलो ठीक है, वैसे ही I'm going to start now, तो तुम लोग मुझे बताना मेरा कब तक में हो गया। I'm starting at 54:30. Okay, let's go. Yes. I hope you guys can hear the cicadas. I love their voices. A little bit. Sometimes. Sometimes it gets annoying. Sometimes it gets a little annoying, but sometimes it's really nice. Love it. Anyway, background. दिस पेपर ऑल्सो हैज़ सम लाइक प्रीवियस टॉपिक्स. तो जैसे अभी इसने मॉर्फो, अनैट एंड न्यूरल से भी क्वेश्चन पूछ रखे हैं. सो इट ऑल्सो हैज़ टॉपिक्स, प्रीवियस टॉपिक्स. Last three questions. Hi, what are you studying currently? I'm giving a test right now of biology. 30 minutes to do it. 30 minutes. Oh my god. 30 minutes and 90 questions. As I expected. फिर बाद में मुझे बहुत गुस्सा आ रहा है, सच बताऊँ तो. हम चेक करेंगे कि मेरा कितना नंबर आया. I'm expecting the score to be good because मैंने अच्छा किया है काफ़ी, मुझे लगता है. बहुत आई थिंक सिर्फ 2 क्वेश्चन थे जिसमें मुझे मतलब कुछ डाउट वगैरह भी आया. Otherwise it went really good. But I'm so tired. I feel tired. Why am I feeling tired? Okay, time to check. We got the first wrong question. 346 out of 360. Done. How am I feeling? How are you feeling? सच बताऊँ तो मेरा गूगल कैलेंडर वॉज मच मोर ऑक्यूपाइड. अभी मैं अपना एक गाना बंद कर दूँ क्योंकि अपना गाना हो गया. टॉकिंग अबाउट माई गूगल कैलेंडर गाइज, तो I had to complete alkyl ketone, aldehyde ketone and stuff. वो तो हुआ नहीं. BTS वगैरह तो चलो हो गया मेरा. अभी मुझे मैग्नेटिज्म का लेक्चर भी देखना है और मुझे ये भी एल्डिहाइड कीटोन भी करना है. और मैग्नेटिज्म तो अभी इतना सारा बाकी है. मैं सोच रही हूँ कि एल्डिहाइड कीटोन ही कर लेती हूँ अभी. एटलीस्ट लेट मी फिनिश दैट बाय 5:30 समथिंग. और अभी तो कितना हो रहा है ना, 5 बजे तक ख़त्म करती हूँ जितना हो सकता है. देन आई टेक अ 10-15 मिनट ब्रेक एंड देन कंटिन्यू विथ इट, फिनिश इट. आई ट्राई टू डू ऑल्सो मेरा एलन का एक्सरसाइज लेवल 1 एंड या दैट्स इट. तो अभी मैं थोड़ा सा ब्रेक लेके आती हूँ. एक काम करती हूँ, अभी ही ब्रेक ले लेती हूँ, उसके बाद मैं कंटिन्यू करूँगी पढ़ाना. I'm just gonna add this to my notebook. It is, what is the time? लगभग हमारे आधा 1.5 आवर्स हो चुके हैं, तो 4:30 हो भी रहा है. 4 4:30 3 बजे से हम लोग पढ़ रहे हैं. Okay, we are done with this. Bye bye everybody. I'm gonna start another live in some minutes. Bye bye.